Okay. Javario, let me know when you're in here for my sound check. What's up, Alchemist? Um, I'm hopping on here to give you guys some summer messages and waiting for someone to hop in real quick. Let me know this sound is good before I get into your messages. So, while I'm waiting for that, I want to talk about kind of the vibe right now, the collective energy real quick. And then okay, I have someone in here, Javario. I don't know if that's you, but let me know how the sound is before I get into the reading. Thank you. Appreciate it, cuz. Okay. I'll let you know once this is posted. Thank you. All right. All right, you all. As you roll in, I'm going to go ahead and get into these messages because I'm doing 3 different piles. And I'm going to start with, I am pulling cards today. You know, a lot of times, you all, I don't use cards. I just give straight channel messages. I was in the mood to tinker with the cards today, so that's what I'm doing. But I want to talk about, I'm doing 3 piles. What are, what messages, what surprises are coming for you this summer? What are you not expecting that's coming through this summer? And I did a meditation before coming into the live. And so the first thing I'm going to do, for one, after this live, there's going to be a thumbnail where you can pick one of the images to determine which pile is your pile, which pile is for you. I am going to pull a card for each pile. And as I pull a card for each pile, I'm going to talk about what came up in the meditation for each pile. For example, pile 1, you're highly melanated, or you're attracted to highly melanated people. For pile 1, I immediately got brown skinned girl. That bar from Brown Skin Girl, melanin too dark to throw her shade. So, pile 1, heavily melanated or attracted to the heavily melanated. Also, pile 1, you're too focused on love. You need to be more focused on you. And not look. Anybody who's been watching my readings know I do not filter. You need to be focused on creating stability for yourself instead of stability through a mate, pile 1. And it's nothing wrong with having stability through a mate, but I don't want you to rely on that. So in any case, let me get a card for pile 1. And for, well, this is going to be posted, so I don't want to talk like it's alive, even though this is alive. So pal, you got 2 cards, pal 1. So I'm gonna let you have it, pal 1. These are your 2. Oh yeah, pal 1. You guys might have recently lost a pet or recently got a new pet. I do not like doing it this way where I gotta hold the cards up, but we just gonna roll with it. Yeah, for those of you who have recently lost a pet, oh my God, they're with you. One of your someone here who lost a pet, that your pet liked to sleep or lay under the bed for some reason. They're still doing that, and you may be feeling like you're not gonna get another pet. You're not gonna have that connection with another pet. That's not true. I'm telling you, as a person who has lost a pet before, keep your heart open to another pet. You also have the dragonfly spirit. And mind you, I'm going to each pile. This is the pick your pile selection. I'm just talking really quick about each pile. and then, or each group, and then we'll get into the actual reading for each pile. But yeah, pile one, those are some of the things I wanted to touch on real quick for you to determine if this is your pile or not. You also might be dealing with neck pain, head pain, also headaches. Also, you need to change a prescription. I was getting an eyeglass prescription, or you may think that it's too late for you to get LASIK. Um, you can still entertain LASIK, for sure. But there's something with a prescription that needs to be tweaked, maybe even a blood pressure medication that needs to go down, or you're trying to get off of it. And there's someone here that's been on the medication since childhood, and you need to revisit that. There, just revisit that. Okay, so that is for the selection for pile one. I want to try to make this as clear as possible. This is the part of the reading where you choose your pile. So I don't want to get too far into one pile or the other. Okay. So we're going into pile two now. Pile two, what came up for you all in the meditation, this is a very sultry pile. Pile two, very sultry, sultry voice, inviting hips. If you're a man, you have these broad, awkward shoulders, almost looks like you're shrugging your shoulders when you're not. If this is a male, you might lick your lips a lot. You don't need to do that to be attractive. But hey, some people are into it, so whatever. Also, pile two, you guys are very, you sacrifice a lot for your family. Pile two. Honestly, you're enablers when it comes to your family. We'll get more into that once we read into your pile, but let's see what card comes up for pile two. I hope I didn't did I put those two back in there? Oh well, dang it. Ooh, I looked at it, so I gotta roll with it. The Scarab Beetle. Man, this is a beautiful card. What a freaking gorgeous card. That's pile two. Leave that out. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because did I leave? If I didn't leave the other two out, I'm not going to leave that one out. Yeah, I don't see what I did with the other two. So that's pile two. So pile two is the Scarab Beetle. Pile one is the Dragonfly and the Dog Spirit. Remember that as you're deciding which pile you want. Now, you may have already picked your pile from the images in the thumbnail that'll be posted. And if so, it's up to you if you want to listen to this part of the reading. Pile three. Pile three, you have some thick lips, honey. You have some thick lips, sexy lips, something about your lips that people like. You're very busy. You got a lot going on. You got a lot of great ideas, pile three, and you don't know where to start. But I'm going to tell you where to start. You need to start by stop allowing haters to be within your force field. Pile three, you're allowing haters in your inner force field, and it's not okay. And you know who they are, and you just haven't cut them off. So what's the card for pile three? What's the card that's giving us summer surprises for pile three? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, pile three. The electric eel spirit. I am not surprised. I'm not surprised. The electric eel spirit for pile three. And as busy as you are, and that Scarab Beetle is back at the bottom of the deck. I had a feeling that Scarab Beetle was for Pal 3 too, and that's why I stuck it back in here. I said if that Scarab Beetle comes back up, it's for Pile 3 as well. So Pile 2, you might be also be drawn to Pile 3. Man, all right, I'm gonna take it. I'm also being told to take the other card that was at the bottom of the deck, which is the Scarab the bee spirit card as well for Pal 3, which makes sense because Pal 3, you all are loaded. Like energy wise, it's a lot coming out for you all. So take that. Take that. That's Pal 1. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting into the messages for Pal 1. Obviously, once this is no longer live and it's posted, then I'll have timestamps and everything. But Pal 1, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Pal 1, I feel like you are feeling yourself, and you should be. There's something exotic about you, Pal 1, and I feel like it goes back to what I was saying through at the beginning, either being highly melanated or just these deep eyes, deep, luscious features. Ooh, how do I describe it? Yeah. I'm just thinking luscious and exotic, and yeah, something about you that is pulls people in. Oh, you know what? You Pal 1, you may have a strong heavy Scorpio placement. You know, my intention is for this to feel like I'm talking to you and only you in this reading. So I get very specific. So if it doesn't apply, then it's for someone else. But yeah, there's some of you in Pile 1 with heavy Scorpio placement, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun, or Scorpio Venus. But this is a seductive pile. And there's some more specific things I want to touch on before getting into the summer surprises and whatever that may be. For one, again, I mentioned before the headaches or the neck pain. You guys could very much be into necklaces as well, and just recently changed your hair. You may even have started to wear your natural hair, where you used to wear, if you're a guy, you wore a lot of hats, and now you're growing your hair out. For the women, you might have worn weaves or wigs, and now you're starting to wear your natural hair, and it's feeling very freeing for the more feminine energies in the pile. For the guys, you also might have had long hair and cut it, or you've had long hair in the past and you're thinking about growing it back out. So Pal 1, I said to you in the beginning that you were focused on love and you need to be focused on yourself. And so the surprise that is coming in for you in the summer, ooh, it's a lot of new and old love interests that are coming in for Pile 1 that's really going to tempt you. But there's two surprises coming in. There's a job opportunity coming in, and there's also these old and new love interests coming in. The challenge for you, Pile 1, is to really get still and be honest with yourself about what it is you want long term. Okay, you have been in a repeat cycle of chasing instant gratification, where you're used to bringing you pleasure or satisfying you, and clearly it's not giving you long-term satisfaction. If it was, we know you wouldn't be where you are. We know I wouldn't have these messages of you being focused on love when you need to be focused on yourself. This is a pile that struggles. Some of you in this pile struggle with being alone. And that is the exact reason why you're not finding what it is that you want. Because you haven't truly sat with yourself and did the rebuilding, the healing, the falling in love with yourself so that someone else truly can as well. And it's like all these band-aids on the self-work. It's like, oh, yeah, I may have not really had any time to be alone with myself, but I'm going to a therapist, but I'm doing meditation, no, that is not a replacement for truly being alone and getting thoroughly acquainted with yourself and getting clear on what you want. And so these band-aids that you're trying to put over bullet holes is not working. So it's a matter of, do you want more of the same, or do you want what you've truly been asking for and I'm hearing praying for? Some of you have been starting to get real specific about your prayers, your manifestations. Just as you're getting, some of you guys are experiencing pain in your foot too. Both feet, or specifically the right foot, might have recently had an injury or pain in that foot. There's also a male here that does a lot of driving. I'm getting Leo energy too. The driving is impacting your circulatory system for the male that's coming through. Specific message, you all. Like, you can continue to do the driving, but you have to get back to some type of activity to repair your circulatory system, get your circulatory system back where it should be. Okay, back to these other messages. So yeah, listen, I'm not going to be too preachy about the self-work that you need to do, because I said what I said. Let's talk about the career. So, in reference to this career opportunity, for those of you that are nervous for this promotion or opportunity, I want you to think about the last time you took a leap of faith career-wise and how it turned out. That's your answer right there. Did it turn out good? I'm hearing that it did. So if it turned out good last time, trust that it'll turn out good this time. Also, power of the tongue, be aware of what you're saying about other people and yourself. I'm going to be honest. I'm hearing specifically what you're saying about other people, because it's coming right back to you. Even if they're in the wrong, like, don't talk about it. Let karma deal with them. Because right now, with you working towards manifesting and attracting what it is that you want, you really can't afford to have the type of conversations that you might be having, specifically in the works space. Also, Pal One, some of you all have picked up some weight. And what you're not, the surprise that's coming to you in the summer is that you're going to be getting your body back snatched. And I'm not talking about, well, look, to each his own, but I'm seeing this being done in a healthy way. Through what you're eating, through being more active. For those of you who have children, your children are going to have you active. And there's either you choose to do more of the same and it's through a love interest or this new career opportunity, something's going to be keeping you so busy that you're not going to be eating as much. Because Pal One, you have been doing some emotional eating. Okay, this is a specific message, so hold tight for the rest of you all. For those watching this pile that have recently lost a pet, don't hesitate to just go to shelters and look. Just start looking in reference to other pets. But also, you're not really talking to anyone about it. I think you might feel silly about talking to people about your grief because it's a pet, not a human. There's a lot of us out here who love our pets, who understand your grief and what you're going through. So, talk to someone that you trust, that you know loves you and will let you get off your chest your grief and what you're going through. I don't want these messages to be too long. So let's get to some final messages for Pal 1. Ooh, I grabbed that box. That's not the box I wanted to grab. Is that the one I... Okay, I'm going to grab a message out of here for you all because I accidentally grabbed this box. So now I feel like there's a message in here for Pal 1. Ooh, self-awareness. You know, I was kind of feeling that with you all. Okay. So pile 1, yeah, this pile, there's some people in this group that struggle with admitting when they're wrong. Definitely heavy Leo energy here, ego in the building, and it is not helping you in your relationships. It's not helping you in the growth that you want and the things that you're asking for. I'm going to help you with the self-awareness thing. What I want you to start doing in situations of conflict or where people are trying to tell you you were wrong or they didn't like how you did this or that and you're not seeing their point of view, I want you to start flipping it. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and look at everything from their view. Just straight from their view. And then you can come back to you afterwards. But put yourself in the other person's shoes, play by play, and that's going to help give you a bit more self-awareness. Also, if you have children, your children are showing you who you are. They're giving you self-awareness too, and you're laughing about it, but there are some spiritual nuggets in there. There are some messages in there from your children letting you know some things about yourself that you have not been seeing. Okay, so I'm going to call out, I should have did this at the beginning, but oh well. As far as these romantic interests coming in, for those of you who want to know, dance in the shadow for a little bit with you all because Pile 1, you definitely need to chill and take a break from the romantic scene, the dating life. But if you want to know who's coming in from the past, there's a Sagittarius coming in from the past. Ooh, and a Pisces. Mutable energy, period. Virgo, Pisces, Sag, Gemini is either your sign or the sign that is coming in from the past. What's up with the new energy? What's the new energy that's coming in? New energy coming in. Oh, wait. Libra too. New energy coming in is a Libra. There goes that heavy Scorpio placement too. So again, heavy Scorpio energy in this pile. Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra. That's the new person. Yeah, that's the new person, you all. So closing messages for pile 1. Closing messages for pile 1. Truth transcends illusion. Be loyal to what you love. Okay. So, pile 1, in reference to the job, the career opportunity, if it is connected to something that you love that brings you joy, it's a yes. That's why you have the be loyal to what you love. Truth transcends illusion. Ooh, I don't like for the final message to be a tough message, but hey, this is what we're rolling with. So the illusion is you thinking you're right when you're not always right. And the truth is going to hit you that much harder if you don't work on this self-awareness. And this is not to drag you, like, because I think we all can lack self-awareness in different areas, right? But the bottom line is I don't do these messages for just entertainment, even though I need to say this is for entertainment purposes only to cover my behind. But my point just being, I do these readings to help people grow, evolve. And so I'm not helping you if I just sit here and say, oh yeah, you're right all the time, you're perfect. Like, it's not a drag. We all have work to do. And so that's what I'm here for. And so the truth, I'll put it to you like this. Whatever you believe in, I personally believe in God. And I would much rather do the work on my own than for God to make me do the work. I would much rather give myself the lesson by doing the work than have God hand down that lesson. Because, man, that's a lot tougher to work through, even though I do feel like the lesson sticks when God does. But I say that to get back to the thing of self-awareness. If you do the work now, you don't have to learn the hard lessons later. Yep. That's it for Pile 1. It's a wrap. Moving on to Pile 2. Let me take a breather. If that message resonated for you, Pile 1, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. These are the things that help motivate me to continue to bring you all these messages. And it gets the algorithming for me. So this video is spread to other people. So yeah, let me know. And you know what? If it didn't resonate, tell me why you feel like it didn't. I welcome those messages too. I gotta get some water, you all. This is anyone that wants to say something in the chat. Now is the time while I'm taking a quick water break in between piles. Because when I'm delivering these messages, I'm not looking at the chat. And let me know my sound is still good. Somebody, anybody. Pile 2, while I love cucumber water, you all. Pile 2, for one, let's clear the energy for Pile 2. Thank you for the messages for Pile 1. We need that clearer than that. So, Pile 2, get on in here, have a seat. Kick your feet up, grab your margarita, a cup of tea, whatever your preference is. We're going to clear the energy for you all. Welcome the messages coming in for Pile 2. Pile 2, I told you, you guys, for the women inviting hips, men, you may be very attracted to women with nice hips. Forgive me. For those of y'all who saw that. Yeah, let's clear the energy for bring in the messages for Pile 2, please. Yeah, Pal 2, very sultry, sexy voice too. It's not all deep and rugged like mine, but it's a sultry, yeah. You guys have that late night DJ voice, men or women. But for the men, I mentioned those broad shoulders. So now I'm thinking you might have played football in high school or college. Yeah. This is heavy Capricorn energy for pile 2. Heavy Capricorn energy for pile 2. So you might be into real estate. This some of you do push-ups in the morning. Yeah, what else did I have for pile 2 that I'm just thinking of off the this is the part of the reading where we confirm that this is your pile, okay? So roll with it. Oh, also pile 2. See, pile 3 and pile 2 are connected because there was the scarab beetle came up for pile 2 and pile 3. So I'm not surprised that I'm saying pile 3. But pile 2 also, some of you all are property owners. Let me put this out. Some of you all are property owners. You may be dealing with repairs in the home, wanting to sell your home, wanting to move, wanting to get a family member out of your home. For those of you wanting to get the family member out of your home, you're an enabler. I call it like it is. That problem that you're dealing with the family member, take ownership. You created it. So if you're able to take ownership of that and think about that, that is going to be how you get to the bottom of how to get that family member out of your house. That's a specific message for someone. But it starts with you being honest with yourself. You made a lot of excuses for this person and now they're burning you out. They're draining your energy. Also, pile 2. You guys are definitely a more responsible pile, a more disciplined pile. There's heavy Saturn energy here, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. But more disciplined or becoming more disciplined. And you guys are ready to let your hair down. You're ready to have some type of stable romantic relationship. But there's a lot of, I'm hearing cross interference. The cross interference may be this family issue. It could be you really chasing the bag and enjoying prosperity. And so trying to balance that in a romantic life, or just really focused on stability. But yeah, some of you all recently lost a male too. A male in your family, or a friend, or yeah, someone recently lost a male. I'm gonna say in the last 3 years. And if you guys watched the mediumship reading that I did for the lost loved ones, what your lost loved ones had to, you might have picked pile 2. And this is pile 2. There you have it. Anyways, let's move on because that was a specific message. I want to, I guess I'll close out with the scarab beetle that came up for you all. But what are the surprises that are coming in? I hope that didn't cut off anything. I had something pop up on my phone. What are the surprises that are coming in for pile 2? I feel called to ooh, yeah. I feel called to pull a card for you guys. An actual tarot card, which I did not do for pile 1. But we're gonna pull a card for you guys. What are the surprises coming in for pile 3? Surprises coming in for pile 3. You know what? And you all have there are several of you that have a son as well. Have a son that you guys just adore. You guys are good parents. This is my good parent pile, which I'm not surprised because I said for the high vibrating Capricorns, Capricorns are my best parents of the zodiac for me. For the high vibrating Capricorns. Now, I know some Capricorns that had substance abuse problems and all this other stuff, and they were not good parents. But for my high vibrating Capricorns, they are my best parents of the zodiac. I have Capricorns as the best parents of the zodiac. And yeah, you guys, some of you all have a son that you just adore and looks just like you too. Yeah, that's for the parents. So, anyways, the card that came out is Ace of Swords. Ooh, can you all see that? Yes. The card that came out for you guys. Oh, my freaking fingernails went dirty handling that sage. Um, you guys may like manicures, keep your nails nice, or are into, you may be a male that's into getting your nails manicured, and you may be a woman that has a garden, constantly dirt under your nails because you're dealing with plants and gardening. You may even be a woman that works in construction as well. Specific message there. What is this Ace of Swords about? What does that have to do with the surprise that's coming for them? So for one, and the Ace of Swords was in the upright, by the way. What is the surprise that's coming for them through this Ace of Swords? There's some news coming in. This is news coming in, and for those of you that are into real estate, it is connected to real estate. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, you all. I'm about to remind myself of. Okay, so I'm looking up Ace of Cups, you all, because I don't sit here and pretend to know. I know my major arcanas by heart, but I don't know all the other cards by heart. I am a psychic medium, medical medium, and I do primarily channeled messages. But okay, okay, pal two. Yeah, this is a heavy message connected to the home. The surprise that's coming in for you, pal two, is connected to your home. The surprise that's coming to you this summer is connected to your home, and it is a good surprise. The card was in the upright. It is a good surprise. Um, I'm also seeing. Hold on. I'm also seeing a redirect in reference to your plans with the home. So initially, you might have thought about selling your home, and instead you end up getting this loan to add on to your home, or make some repairs, or some renovations, or the other way around. Maybe you were going to make these repairs and you decided to sell your home. You may not be crazy about your neighborhood anymore. Yeah, these are very similar messages as to what was coming up in pile 2 of that mediumship reading for sure. But the surprise that's coming to you is a good surprise in reference to your home, in reference to real estate, in your home this summer. Whatever has been stressing you out in connection to home and family, you're going to have some pleasant surprises coming in this summer. That family member, for those of you who are trying to get a family member out the house, they're finally moving out. And I'm hearing that they're moving out because they're the type to bounce from relationship to relationship, and they're going to meet somebody that they're into and move in with them. Not your problem, okay? If you want them out, at least they're getting out. Also, for those of you who have a family member that's struggling with a health issue, the surprise that you have coming this summer is a significant turnaround in their health. Stop worrying and visualize them in perfect health. You got this. Um, and this family member, if they're a smoker, the health issues they're having is connected to smoking. Um, yeah, you need to stop being nice about how you for the person for those of you where this there's a family member. This is a specific message. Let me get this out. For those of you who have a family member that's dealing with a health issue that you care about, I don't care if it's a parent. You guys need to stop tiptoeing around the issue and being all nice and gentle with them about their health, because all this nice and being gentle, it's not going to mean anything if their health declines, right? Where that pleasant surprise and the massive health turnaround in this family member's health is going to come in is when you are straight up with them. You're not sugarcoating, and you're giving them real, raw, direct, honest, um, just being straight up with them about their health, especially if this is smoking or um, something toxic that they're consuming. And you're being real delicate with how you talk to them about it, and there's no room for that. This massive health turnaround is going to come when you are straight up with them about what it is they need to do. And for some of you, this could apply to you as well, if you're a smoker. So uh, let's get some closing messages for you all. I did not intend for these piles to be too long. So we're going to close out, get ready to wrap up for pile 2. Okay, you all. Magic works through you. Some of you all are a 7 in numerology as well, or were born on the 7th, or born in the 7th month of the year. There's some high sexual energy here too. Very tapped into your sacral chakra, creative energy. Some of you all are into sex magic, or you're going to get into sex magic this summer. I'm not mad at it. So the closing messages for pile 2. Yeah, some of y'all some freaks, pile 2. Um, ooh, can't say that. Can't say that. Not on YouTube. I'm sorry. Let me get back to the messages. Oh, okay. Your favorite color might be yellow or green. Getting into your oranges too. Some of you all are vitamin C deficient and need to eat more oranges, consume more vitamin C. Give me some closing messages for pile 2. You guys are dragging this on and on with pile 2. Someone is talking you all's ear off too, and they're tying up your time, holding you up. Yeah, you guys got to figure out how to start closing out those conversations, or just don't answer the phone. Um, I guess that's one of the closing messages. Ooh, yes. Okay, closing message for pile 2. Pile 2, closing message for you all is learning how to you have people pulling on your energy, and it's like you'll complain about certain people pulling on your energy, but this family pulling on your energy, this this ex, there's an ex that's pulling on your energy, or a father or mother to your child that's pulling on your energy, or the workplace. some area of your life that's pulling on your energy where you don't boss up like you boss up with your friends, or the way you boss up um, in public spaces. Like, yeah, there is, whatever this is that's pulling on your energy, and that's draining you. And you got to cut it off. You know, I would say sit and find the right words to that you're comfortable with using. Or if this is someone that doesn't know how to respect your boundaries or your wishes, then just don't let them in. Um, yeah. Give me one last closing message. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do for pile three. See what was zodiac signs are coming up for you all. Pile two, as far as who's pulling on pile two's energy. Who is pulling on pile two's energy? Okay. So there's a Leo that's pulling on your energy, pile two. Also an Aries. Um, you may also have significant Aries placement. This may be an Aries sun, rising, or moon. Um, and possibly a Scorpio. Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, Aries, pulling on your energy. Um, and you have a soft spot for some of you all have a soft spot for this person, and so you're just letting them drain you. And if so, that is your choice, but don't complain about it then. Because regardless of who it is, nobody is entitled, no one is allowed to drain you. You're not helping them by allowing them to pull on your energy and drain you, versus holding them accountable just like you hold yourself accountable. I feel like you do a good job of holding yourself accountable, but you don't do a good job of holding other people accountable. Those are the closing messages. Man, all the closing messages are tough for each sign. Like, give me something nice to wrap up with. But hey, the good thing is the situation with your house is getting fixed. And you're going to have much more peace at home, pile two. If these messages hit home, commenting, liking, subscribing, it helps. It gets the algorithming for me. It is like a pom-pom shake to me to say, hey, I appreciate the messages, and bring me more messages. It is the easiest way to tell me thank you if you appreciate these messages. And look, if the messages didn't resonate, I would love to hear why as well. But either way, thank you for tuning in. We're moving over to pile three. I'm going to take a quick breather. And pile two, remember, pile two and pile three are infused. You all had some of the same cards. So if you felt drawn to pile three, stick around, but take a quick water break. Give me a minute, you all. There'll be timestamps for those of you. There'll be timestamps for those of you who are watching after the live, and you can just jump to the reading. But I need to breathe, reset, drink some water. Pile three, you've had a big appetite lately too. A lot of food cravings. That's that's because pile three, you have some big manifestations coming in. That's where that big appetite is coming from. It's okay. You're going to be busy enough where you're going to burn off the extra calories that you're eating and consuming. Ooh, all right, let's clear the energy for pile three. That's better. That's better. And ooh, pile three. There are some feminines here that are in their masculine bag. Yeah, some feminines here that are in their masculine bag. For the men here, you guys are really good with decorating your home. Your home is your home for the men. Um, Women like it. Whoever you're dating, like people who come over, they like it. Your house is cozy, is comfy. Um, yeah, good energy in your home for the men watching. And for the women, um, you're in your masculine bag. Big, expressive eyes. People are lured in by your eyes. Men, you may be really attracted to a woman right now that has big, beautiful, expressive eyes. Um, Something about you, Pal 3, that's alien like too. Uh, Celestial. How can I explain that? Like people are drawn to you, Pal 3, because of your mysticism, because of your how can I explain this? I'm hearing she was a fairy. Yeah, yeah, she was a fairy. Like you feel like magic to people. And yeah, people are drawn into that. Same and opposite sex. Um, yeah, you may get hit on by both sexes a lot. Um, I'm gonna tell you, Pal 3, you may be starting to recognize that you have more fans than friends. I'm gonna do a video on that too, distinguishing your fans from your friends. But yeah, you're discovering there's a lot of people that you thought were friends that are actually fans. Yeah, we'll unpack that in another reading. What else for Pal 3? Pal 3, you got some thick lips, thick, sexy lips. You know, pay attention. When you're talking, a lot of times people are looking at your lips. um, what else? What does that say? That's a shame when you can't read your own writing. Oh, yeah. I mentioned you guys are very activated, Pal 3. And it's because, like I said earlier, when in the picking the piles, you guys have so many ideas. You didn't know where to start. And you're finally just like, man, I'm just going to do something versus just sitting here frozen with decision fatigue. So you guys are activated. Definitely Aquarius energy in this pile. Singers here, social media influencers here, writers, gamers. You may have been starting. Hold on. I never belch. So some of you all may be dealing with some indigestion, irritable bowel syndrome. This is coming from what you're eating. If you're drinking a lot of pop, you need to start reducing. This is a specific message for someone. You need to start reducing your pop intake. For depending on where you're from, you may call it soda. Um, you need to start reducing that and working your way towards getting rid of it altogether because it is negatively impacting your digestive system. And for those of you who are struggling with your skin, it is definitely affecting your skin, which is also affecting your confidence. That's a specific message for someone. Cancer energy in this pile. Cancer Pisces energy in this pile for sure. Blue may be your favorite color, blue and green. These are some things to let you know that this is your pile. You also may be dealing with some lower back pain, sciatica, even more specifically. And see, I told you pile 2 and 1 might be, oh no, now I'm saying pile 2 and 1. Anyways, some of you all, the lower back pain can be coming from long drives, which makes me think truck driver. For that sciatica, you can start taking turmeric. Make sure the turmeric is blended with some ginger or black pepper. That will help with the back pain. There are several of you that have a grandmother as a spirit guide, for those of you who believe in that, or you had a grandmother you were very close with. Sagittarius energy in this group too. You have a grandmother that you were very close with. That is, yeah, she's a mama bear about you. You might have been raised by your grandmother as well. Pal 3. Let's see. All right. We're going to get into what surprises you can expect for the summer, Pal 3. For you all, it was very clear. Like for the other piles, I had to, wait for it to come up. But for you all, like in the meditation, the surprises that are coming and notice I said surprises, plural. Where Pal 1 and 2, I felt like it was, Pal 1 had multiple surprises too. But for you all, it is clearly plural in terms of the surprises that are coming for you all in the summer. And that is because you all are master manifestors. You are in your manifesting bag. There are Gemini rising, sun and moon in this pile, or just magician energy, period. Even Gemini Venus. Or heavy third house placements. I'm hearing heavy third and fourth house placements for those of you who know your chart. But you guys have gotten really serious about your manifestations. You're bringing in more manifesting tools where you're really focused on what you're saying. You're taking seriously the power of the tongue. You're taking seriously your thoughts and being conscious of your thoughts and countering those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. You're honoring your agreements with yourself and taking action on things that you've been putting off. And so this is why there's multiple surprises coming for you, Pal 3, in the summer, because you have all these things that you've been asking for that are finally starting to come in because you're doing all the things that I just mentioned. So surprises for you that is coming in is an influx in the bank account is increasing. The funds in the bank account is increasing. You're having more money coming in for stability. I'm hearing that some of you have not bought yourself any clothes or shoes in a long time, and you're going to be able to do that over the summer. Like the glow up on the wardrobe is coming, and the reason it's coming is because you're going to have the money to treat yourself. Self-care, I'm seeing spa days, facials, regular mani-pedis. Oh, yeah, I'm getting chills as I say it. I'm hearing multiple love options and you're having fun with it. You're having fun with it. Multiple options that you like. And you're like, yo, I'm not picking one right now. I've been single all this time. I've been chilling all this time. I'm about to enjoy my options. Don't rush me. That's what I feel for Pal 3. Like, yo. And I'm hearing coast to coast. Yes. Options on multiple coasts. I don't want to use that term. I don't like that term. Not saying that. But yes, multiple options. And I'm also seeing the reason you're going to have multiple options from coast to coast, either because you're flying out for studio sessions or because people in other parts of the country are sliding in your DMs. Yeah, you don't need a dating app. Like your social media presence or whatever it is you're doing that has you on some type of platform or where you're in the spotlight, it's bringing in attention. Use discernment because you're definitely going to have some love bombers coming in over the summer. You can let them stroke your ego, but just be aware of what they're doing. you know, because this is a very attractive pile. Um, Ooh, other surprises. See, this is why pile 2 and pile 3 are merged together. Other surprises coming in for you is you getting to live where you want to live, you having peace in the home, you not having to live with someone if you don't want to. Harmony in the home. Yeah, harmony in the home. Gentle chill from that. Hypnotherapy. Some of you all are getting hypnotherapy or have been looking into that hypnotherapy or hypnosis. It is going to work for you, but just do your research on who you choose for the hypnotherapy. Let's get into this. The cards that came out for you all. You have 3 cards, pile 3. That's another reason why I know you're busy. You got a lot going on. Big energy, big main character energy in this pile. You guys are popular. A lot of people know you. A lot of people are talking about you, good and bad, but who cares? They talking, okay? Cuz this is a polarizing group. You got polarizing personality. And that's exactly why you have this glow up, this blow up, these funds coming in because of that strong, unforgettable personality and just being comfortable being you sitting in your main character energy. And who is for, who is not, next. I feel that this is definitely my pile without question. Some of you all were born on the 24th or in the 6th month of the year. You also could have been born in the 2nd month of the year. Yeah, in the 4th month of the year. Okay. Aries energy here for sure. So I'm going to show you guys these cards in case you didn't see them earlier. Do my best to show you all these cards. Okay, let's start with the eel. I'm getting some of you all absolutely love the Little Mermaid. Very distinctive voice. You might have picked up some weight over the last year. And that's because of what I said earlier, but that weight is coming off. Yeah, that was another pile too. Yep, that was another pile that picked up some weight as well. Um, Someone here that is 32 or something significant happened when you're 32 that's repeating itself now. Wow, 31 too. Someone here that's 31 or something that is repeating itself from when you were 31. Yes, 44 as well. Okay, you all. Bring your ideas to life. Yeah, see, this card is confirming what I already said. Bring your ideas to life. I was mentioning earlier that you guys have all these ideas and you kind of had decision fatigue, analysis paralysis, and now you're just taking action. You're like you're not getting hung up on what it looks like, not getting like whatever is the first thing that comes to mind. You're just taking action on it because all of these ideas will work, but you have to act on something. Um, the bee spirit, sweet results await. Yes, this is wow. Look at the order of that and what I was just saying. The taking action, and then the next card was sweet results await. Yes, sweet results await if you go ahead and move forward. And that's what you're doing. You're finally getting out of the analysis paralysis, just taking action on one of these 20 brilliant ideas that you have because any of them will work. And that's where the sweet results are coming in because you're finally just moving forward and taking action. And then the same, you guys got you guys have the same card that pile 2 had, which is the magic works through you. and with the magic works through you. Yes, this is all you guys are in your creative bag. And it's so funny because you guys are the opposite of pile one in terms of just not really being focused on love. You're focused on making money and your creativity, but that's going to attract love. That's what pile one needs to do to get what they want. Yeah. So let's get some closing messages really quick for pile three. Let's get some closing messages. Ooh, I felt called to use these for you all, the little sparkly ones. Let's see. Found my bliss. Yeah, look at that. I felt called to grab that. If y'all can read my little, it says, you guys probably can't even read it. But anyways, it says found my bliss, which again is confirmation on confirmation on confirmation. You guys taking action on your creative ideas. You're now making money doing what you love. That's an affirmation for you all. I receive money doing what I love. Uh, mm, okay. Double Aquarius energy, double Cancer energy in this group. I don't remember that one and I don't feel like looking it up, but I'm going to look it up. Yeah, you guys, some of you all, look, I'm just calling it out. The Cancers, you guys were dealing with laziness, lack of motivation, and now all of a sudden you're activated, you're motivated, and that makes sense, Cancers, because Jupiter is entering your sign in the next day or two, like June 9th, I think. And so of course you're going to be activated. That makes sense, and I love that for you all. Hold on. Oh, Mars energy. See? Goes back to what I said. This pile is activated. This pile is activated. So I said what the surprises are for you all this coming summer is this summer is more money. You having the time to. You are finding and having the time to act on these ideas that are going to bring you money, that's going to bring you attention, that's going to bring for some of you fame, that is going to bring for all of you love interest. Don't forget to use that discernment with those love interests. Those are going to be some of the closing messages for you all, using discernment with all these new love interests that are coming in. And the final message for you all is coming full circle to what I said when you were picking your pile, is that these haters, these known haters, you all have known haters that you are still allowing in your circle. What are you doing? Like, they are interfering. They're the ones that are causing the delay in your manifestations. Get them out. What do you want more? You want to people please or not have this confrontation or keep this person around, or you want the things that you've been asking for? Like, there's a gentle way to do it, but they need to be out. Like, you don't have to answer the phone for them. You don't have to see them. You don't have to engage with them, you know? Okay, yes. Like, subscribe, shake a pom-pom for me, okay? I just spent an hour and 10 minutes doing this for you all. And if you appreciated these messages and it helped you, or you want more messages like this, the best thing you can do is like, subscribe, comment, let me know what connected for you all. Or if it didn't connect, that's cool too. Tell me why it didn't connect for you. But either way, the easiest way to tell me thank you for my time and energy is to simply like, subscribe if you feel called to. I only want people here that truly connect and feel like this channel is for them. And I will catch you all on the next reading. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, I think this is how you, yep.